No, that's okay. Peter's backpack could knock it over. Okay, on the story mountain, go ahead and put your name on it. The long line would be a good spot for your name. I don't care if you put anything on the other lines. Okay, just really quickly, let's review a story mountain. Over by number 1 here, what does this all represent? What parts of the story? Ethan?
Like start the story or?
Yes. Can we be more specific, Denara?
Exposition?
Be more specific.
Like start.
Like what does it represent? What kinds of things are we going to include there? The setting. Okay, that's what the little house and tree represent. Julia?
Like the time and the characters.
Yes, and the characters as well. Okay, so kind of the start, the setting, the characters, all of that over here. What about 2 and 3? What do those represent? Mason?
Like the rising action.
Yeah, the rising action. The parts that are leading up to number 4, which is Geo? The climax, which also usually has what? Like what usually occurs then? Landon?
Like the biggest event.
Yeah, the most important, the most dramatic, the problem, etc. What about 5 and 6? Colby?
It's ascending action. Or the descending action, not the ascending action. So the ascending action, like it goes down. Yeah, resolution.
No.
Down, going down. Falling action.
Here we go. The falling action, descending would be the right one. Yeah, so the events that are leading down to the what for number 7? Sophia?
The end of the story.
Which is also known as? Alex? The conclusion, the resolution, all of those things. Okay. I'm going to review the events that happened to me during my trip to Costa Rica, and you're going to tell me what part of the story map or mountain we're going to put on. Okay? So if you think you know where it goes, you can raise your hand and tell me what number to stick it at. I didn't even say it yet. La Señorita Leopard. Still doesn't say it yet. Landon. La Señorita Leopard y sus amigos fueron a la playa. Nadaron y se divirtieron mucho. Landon. 3? Let's find out. We'll see what happens. We can adjust them later. La señorita Leopard y sus amigos abordaron un autobús para regresar a la escuela. Colby? We can put more than one in the spot.
Trace.
Alright, we'll see. It's all good. We can make adjustments later. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness gracious. What a day. En una estación de autobuses, otro autobús chocó con el autobús de la señorita Leopard. Peter? Número 4.
No, that's actually 7.
En 2010, la señorita Leopard fue a Costa Rica para estudiar español. David? Uno. Todos los pasajeros estaban sorprendidos. Denara?
5.
La señorita Leopard vivía con una familia costarricense en Costa Rica. Levi?
2.
I'm not sure that was a raised hand, but we're going to go with it. El conductor del autobús dijo pura vida. Chanel?
6.
Todos los pasajeros estaban bien. Colby?
Okay.
You just walk in, say pura vida, and leave, and everything's fine.
La señorita Leopard y sus amigos Se quedaron en un hostal en Manuel Antonio. Jerry?
2.
Oh man. Okay, are there any changes that we should make? I would say there are. So if you have one to move, please tell me where you would move it. Julia?
Vera Vida should be at the end, and the, yeah, that one should be split.
Okay. Other changes? Landon?
The one with the beds should be in 3.
Three is a very popular part of the story. Gio?
I think that the thing on 2 could be moved to 1, and then you could move the one that Landon moved to 3 back to 2.
No, it has to stay there.
You can fight him later.
Oh no.
Ethan?
La playa down to número 2.
En español, gracias, Ethan. Landon?
The beds need to be moved back.
Oh,
We're not
Yes,
doing
yes.
Oh.
Why, Landon?
Because it just.
We should
Well,
have to
actually,
do-
no. Move the beach back to 3 because, like, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why, Landon?
It just makes more sense.
Okay, who thinks that we should leave it how it is now? You have been overruled, I'm sorry. Okay,
Watch. The beach is gonna be on 3.
okay, we'll find out. We're gonna write down the events, the summaries of them, the short version, on the story mountain here. So, para numero uno, what could we put for numero uno? And I want you guys to copy these sentences down. Colby?
La señorita Leopard viajar a Costa Rica y vivir con una familia de Costa Rica.
La señorita Leopard viajó a Costa Rica. Can we say why? Para Julia? Para estudiar español. Can we say when? Cuando? Landon?
Wasn't it 2012?
Nope, we're close.
2010?
Sí, en 2010. Punto. Okay, so that obviously means La Señorita Leopard is one of our personajes. Do we know anything else about me at that time? Any descriptions that we could add? Peter?
You're a student.
En español.
Estudiante.
Sí, yo era una estudiante. Anyone else remember anything? Ethan?
Now.
Colby?
Tú estás 22 años.
Tenía. Oops. Tenía 19 años.
Oh.
I think that's good. Okay. Evento número 2. Gio?
You forgot to add the part about you live with the
Okay. ¿Cómo la Olivia? Vivía con una familia. Olivia, you can pick a spot, or you can stay there. I'm just gonna stay there. Vivía con una familia costarricense. I feel feel like I didn't spell that right. It's close enough for now. Okay. Now we can move on to numero dos. Julia?
La señorita Leopard y sus amigos.
San Antonio?
I don't know.
You got half of it right. La señorita Leopard y sus amigos fueron, we'll just say went to, fueron a, well, what is this? Fueron a, Sophia? Manuel Antonio. And what is Manuel Antonio? Gio?
No.
Yes, you're right, but what is that? Mason? Una playa. Una playa fantástica. Sí. Do we really feel like we need to include this?
No.
Probably not. Número 3. I like how you're just like looking around for everyone. I'm just giving people a chance to think. Ethan.
Tu y sus amigos
Mm-hmm.
va la autobus autobus station.
Okay, we gotta start here. Okay, el grupo, I'm just gonna say the group instead of me and my friends. El grupo abordó un autobús. ¿Por qué? Julia? Para regresar a la escuela. Can we say when this happened, what day it was? Colby?
Domingo.
El domingo. Número 4. I don't have room, so I'm gonna make this awkward. Woo. Just gonna write it down here where there's space. El problema, el conflicto. Peter?
Autobús con el grupo es choca, I don't know. I can't
Sí,
remember it,
sí. Pero ¿dónde estaba el autobús?
but en la estación.
Sí. En una estación de autobuses otro autobús chocó con el autobús de la señorita Leopard. Oh no. Oh no.
See, for example.
Would you like to get hit by a bus?
Sure.
Okay.
We can
Rearrange my brain cells.
You should go wait outside behind the school.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'll show up with the
Who makes up the grupo?
You and your friends.
And el autobús. Me and my friends took up the whole autobús? We did not. I'm sorry. Sorry to break it to you.
But you have so many friends.
David?
Los pasajeros es muy sorprendido.
Todos los pasajeros estaban muy sorprendidos. I spelled that wrong. Sorprendidos. That totally looks like an OS at the end. Número 6. Colby.
Todos los pasajeros están bien.
Todos estaban bien en el autobús. Y número 7. Al fin. Julia.
Pura vida.
No, just in all caps with that.
Sí.
Pura vida.
We need a little more context there. Landon.
La grita Puerto Villa.
Who? ¿Quién gritó pura vida? Persona. Sí. ¿Quién? Sofía. Sí, el conductor del autobús gritó pura vida. I stared down. I found the picture where I'm sitting on the bus. I'll show you guys tomorrow. I pulled a bunch of pictures together for my trip.
Do you want this? Or do you want us to keep this?
Do you think I'm going to tell you?
Well, yes.
Do you think that we're done?
No.
Do you think I want it right now then? Is it
No.
complete? Did we fill it out?
I mean, you can't live.
Are there a lot of things that are not filled out yet? Okay, before we move on, can we add a couple more personajes to the story? Levi?
El conductor.
El conductor. What about some other personajes? Landon?
Can it just be a random person?
Joe.
No, Jimmy.
No.
Jimmy
No. People from the story. Denara?
Amigo uno.
Okay, we could say amigos, right? If we want to add another person, we could say pasajeros. Okay, I think that's good. All right, here's what you're going to do. Here's your mission. You can work on your own or with groups, I don't care. But your mission is to, for each event, this is for number 4, by the way, over here. Okay, there's nothing for number 7 because we already have them saying something. So for 1 through 6, you're going to come up with either a thought that someone involved in the story might have thought, or, not for all of them.
That's so
You
cute.
may not use pura vida because we already have it used. Sorry. Or something someone might have said. You do not have to come up with both. One or the other. Okay? Don't overcomplicate them. Keep things simple. And make sure it makes sense in the context of the story. In Spanish and Espanol. Got it? Okay. You got till the end of class to come up with your ideas. Go for it. We'll share them tomorrow. Your brilliant ideas.